Mike.
Apparently.
With the mic.
Maybe.
Mike with the mic.
And then
Oh my, oh my, oh my.
Did anyone do anything? I didn't really see anybody today.
I went to the art studio. I get in, there's this white guy dancing.
There's a white guy dancing.
Like
in the
going
art
all
studio.
out. just
So what
dancing.
song?
Where?
I don't know, he had his headphones on.
Oh, silent discos. Is that what they're called?
Oh,
Yeah.
Where you have the
Yeah.
headphones and everyone's playing the same music and
Yeah.
shit. Would you do a rave one or like an old because I know they had different
Rave.
themes.
I would
Just
totally
Astro
go for a
World.
rave.
Astro.
There we go.
Astro World. Come out to like a boxing match or something like that, like a theme song. What would your theme song be?
Act up.
To act up, you could get
Yeah.
snatched up.
I sing that super hype song. It's just like
Astro World.
I would like to be
roller coaster.
carried in. That's how I would like.
Processed in by elephants. What is your opinion on elephants?
They're funny.
They're my favorite animal. I
Mike
don't know
thinks they're
why.
overrated.
Why?
He also
You're
thinks
overrated.
chickens aren't real, so I don't know.
Wait,
Oh, what?
Mixed opinions on
Tell him
animals.
you're.
Wait, why don't you think chickens are real?
It's a long story.
No,
We got time.
But I used to work at a meat market a long time ago, last year, and there's just so many chicken wings that came in, like actual chicken wings. And I'm like, well, chicken only has 2 wings, and every day we get like 1,000 fucking chicken wings, and they'd be gone by a day, and I'm like, there's not enough chickens in the world.
Have you ever seen like a chicken farm? Like
Like-
how many chickens?
With chickens?
Like yeah,
There's
with
chickens there. They are real.
I have not.
What was your first impression of everybody here?
Hated you. Thought you were scary. Hated you.
Oh.
Just saw her and I was like, okay, that's the we were lovers. He held my hand the first time we met. So we were playing soccer, and then we
Rodrigo
didn't
was
know Rodrigo.
irrelevant.
Rodrigo wasn't born yet. And then I was
Mike
playing
with the
defense on
mic.
him, and I took the ball from him. He held my hand, and I was like, oh shit, he held my hand. We're lovers now.
You guys ever got in a fight?
No. Like an actual like fight.
Fist fight. How you got jumped?
By like 5 people.
For
Corey,
real?
if you're watching this, I saved your life. He was just walking 125th, which is like really ghetto. He said like 5 people started following him. So like he called me, he was like, bro, I'm about to get jumped. And he like hung up and I was like, where the fuck are you? He was getting jumped, so then I jumped in, got my shits rocked. And it was like I ran with it.
You rock someone first.
Yeah, I rocked someone first.
Tell me you got rocked.
I got rocked.
Basically, we had one of those pull-up bars over the stairs on the way to our basement. We were playing with it, and he kept swinging from it like a monkey bar, and like swinging and jumping like to the bottom of the stairs, like from the top of the stairs, jumped on it, swung, and then got to the bottom of the stairs. My dad came down, and he was like, "Yo, if you do that, and you get your shits rocked, and you fall, like that's gonna suck. I'm not here to like help you or whatever." And the next time he swung, it fell down and slipped, and he landed on his back. And all I remember seeing was I was looking at him. He was like, and I was like, "Damn, he's dead." And then my dad goes, "See, that's what you get," and then walked upstairs.
I did that on the
Lose the
monkey
wind.
bars before.
Really?
Yeah, I literally was like swinging, and then my hand just completely slipped. And I just went bop right on the ground, and I was just laying there like.
You know how in PR they have the electric scooters? Well, they have it everywhere,
I
but
still have the app.
you know, I couldn't really do it on my own yet. So you know, Gabriel was like, you know what, like we can go on this one scooter together.
I said, hop on.
I said, okay.
Let's
So
go.
we were going fine until you were trying to find like the club that you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Then we see Fatima like, she didn't really fall, but I guess the scooter like did something to like cause her to like just jump out of it. So we just started laughing at her. The fucking street, and I was like, come here, Josh.
We have Josh.
Is this
Woo! Talking about when the first time we ever like got the
winded.
wind knocked out of us.
Yeah.
Have you ever gotten the wind knocked out of you?
I don't know.
I saw this trash bag beforehand, and you know we like dodge it, whatever. Then on the way back, I'm like, Gabriel, there's a trash bag right there. And then I was like, he got it though. And
I saw the trash bag. I looked at the trash bag. I was like, shit, can't hit this trash bag.
the back of the scooter just hits the trash bag and you just go flying.
I'm gonna tell the story about how I sliced my tendon on a can of tuna. Okay?
Maybe though.
Okay.
You tell a lot of stories.
Okay, here we go. Don't laugh at me because I get nervous. I'm already very nervous. I was taking French, and I remember when I was taking my French class in the beginning of the semester, my professor had sent out practicum.
Practicum schedules?
And yes, and I remember, I don't know if I wasn't paying attention when they were explaining what practicum was. In my head, like, practicum sounds like practice. I'm like, I don't want to go to practice for French class, so I'm skipping practicum.
It kind of is, yeah.
For the first 3-4 weeks of the semester. So there was this one day, it was like my last work shift that I was going to go to before I started going to practicum. And I was in a rush. And so I was cooking myself lunch, and I was sauteing vegetables. I remember this very vividly. Usually, like, there's this, like, really standard can opener that we have as a household. But my parents decided to switch it up on me and get a new can opener. And like the can gets stuck, so I'm at the point where it's like I can leak out the tuna water, but I can't get the actual tuna out. At the time, you know, I thought I was invincible, so I decided to start using like a spoon to try to like bend the top of the, you know what I'm saying? But the spoon kept on slipping, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna use my thumb. I took my thumb and I put it on the part of the can that was sticking up, and I peeled it back, and that part of the can peeled all the way back.
He's and like, the tuna's red.
And then when I looked at my thumb, my entire thumb was peeled back. And I wasn't even able to bend it like this. All because of can of tuna.
He was like,
all because you were in a
can of tuna almost fucking killed me. Screw this school at practicum.
Practicum and a can of tuna.
Have you opened a can of
I have not opened a can.
Have you been to practicum since then?
Like any can or just cans of tuna?
Well, I don't drink soda, you know, so I haven't popped it.
He's like, this is killing it. PTSD. Everyone my freshman year that I ended up becoming friends with, they were all like, oh yeah, I saw your Instagram. I thought you were a bitch before I met you. I was like, intimidating or
I
something
like your
that.
Instagram.
I love your Instagram.
She's like, because I'm on it.
You got intimidated by pretty people.
You intimidate me, Adam.
You scared the fuck out of me.
First impression, okay, when I met Carla for like the first time.
Really?
And I was just really confused because she looks exactly like a girl from back home. So I was like looking at her eat McDonald's, like
just staring at her. Like, Carla's like, who the fuck is this movie we brought in? Why is he staring at me?
First time I met Maria, I thought you were cool. I thought you were funny.
Oh, thanks, man.
I thought the same thing about you. No honesty.
I thought the same thing about
I
you.
had a dream once.
I had a dream once.
When I met Gabriel, I thought he was low-key like a little kid. He gave me like little kid energy.
What's your favorite cold cut? Mine's roast beef.
Roast beef.
I love roast beef. Arby's chocolate shakes. Can we go to Arby's?
Oh my god.
I just like
I've never been to Arbys.
You've never been to Arby's?
Okay, we're going tonight.
Right after.
No, deadass, I'm taking you all to Arby's. Cut the camera, deadass.
Sorry, it was a sauce right now. That was cheese.
Oh yeah, we have extra. Carla, what was your first impression of everybody?
Maria, I thought she was cool as fuck. Rodrigo, man's weird, I don't know. And then I was like, wow, there's
specifically what happened, but then we just ballin'. I feel like he's low-key a crackhead.
What kind of copy of me, bro? Eat your fucking sandwich.
Gabriel, I was like 1, and then I looked at him and I was like, oh, he ugly. And then I was like, Mom, put him back. No, I'm kidding. Slap him.
I met Mike. It was because this one girl named Genesis introduced us. She's like, oh, there's another Mexican here.
You didn't have to name Dave.
This dude gives me hella side character energy, so I never talked to him again until like we met him. Maria, I remember when we met, she was really talkative, and I didn't know what to say because I was thinking to myself, why does this white girl have a Mexican name?
Not like Maria's like Filipino or anything.
No,
Yeah,
it's not
so-
like I'm clearly.
That's when we first got. And then Gabriel, I thought he was Mexican.
I thought I was a white girl, and he thought Gabriel was Mexican.
He thought I was Indian.
You like that?
And then Mike, you're lactose.
You took.
If you like them toes.
Nina brought this literally out of her titty, and Gabriel saw me with some nice ass bayangs.
Out of my mother's womb. Yeah, I was like, who's this girl with the bangs? Put me back in. So first impression of Nina is she just was someone who loved food. As she said, Carla, for a little bit I thought she hated me.
Cause I didn't do.
Huh? What?
Who said that?
Nina. Rodrigo.
The first time you meet him for the first couple months, he literally just like looks at you.
And then Kimball, where he was just staring at us. And then I was like, Maria, this dude behind you is just staring at us.
Yeah, and then I turned around and he's
Maria
right.
breaks
I didn't
her
know how
neck,
close
and
he was.
just
And he
staring
was
at
right
us.
there. Weirdest babysitter memories. Like we were playing outside with one of our like aunts, babysitters, whatever. I saw a bee on the ground, so I stepped on it, and she got really, really
Was
mad
that
at me.
together?
She was like, "We have to have a funeral for it now." So we had a whole funeral for the bee, and we like buried it, and we had like music, and we brought out our recorder instruments and started playing music, and we like said a speech about this bee. First memory. He said,
My first memory was being in the bathroom. The lights were turned off. I was locked in the shower with cold water running until my mom got me.
You were locked? How you were locked in the shower?
Because my babysitter put me there.
Earliest memory is when I cut my hair. I cut my hair and I called my mom. It's like, Mom, I have a surprise for you. Fucking like with a pixie cut, I just went and cut like that. And the hair was all over the bed.
What are you doing? You're touching me.
Like, we were having a water balloon fight, and I remember, like, my aim was ass, like, the whole day, or whatever. I just chucked it up, like, as high as I could. And all of a sudden, I see Gabriel look up, and it just goes right in his fucking eye, and just...
I was blind.
You could have a pet, what would you have?
An axolotl.
A what?
An axolotl.
A what?
An axolotl.
My friend brought her guinea pig on a trampoline and started bouncing, and all of its legs broke and died.
Thank you guys for letting me speak.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for that, Doug.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll be joining you guys again.
Yes, please do. That was a good ass story, man.